As most of you have probably heard about by now, Galactus is going to be the main villain of the MCU's Fantastic Four movie coming in 2025. And for those of you that hadn't heard about that before, well, here you go. Now you have. So, obviously, it's not been officially confirmed by Kevin Feige at Marvel Studios, but that is the big rumor, and the reports that are going around right now have been pretty solidified by multiple reliable scoopers over these last couple months that yes, Galactus is indeed going to be appearing in this Fantastic Four movie. Now, is he going to be the main villain or set up for something bigger later? We'll talk about that in a second, but one of the big rumors going around lately when it comes to Galactus in this film is that specifically Antonio Banderas, who of course does the voice of Puss in Boots, is going to play Galactus, and he has reportedly been offered the role of this big Marvel villain of Galactus, the World Eater, which I did a whole video on that, breaking it down, my thoughts on it. I think is actually pretty cool. But if we're gonna have Galactus here, you'd think we gotta have Silver Surfer as well. Silver Surfer, another character that's been rumored for a while now, will be coming to the MCU. But we come to find out that, obviously Fantastic Four has been going through a ton of rewrites. And one of those big changes to this film's story and plot is that apparently the Silver Surfer will not be in this first Fantastic Four movie. Instead, we will be getting a Silver Surfer project. We don't know whether that's going to be a movie, a Disney Plus series, a special presentation, but we are going to be getting some sort of Silver Surfer project, which will tie into this, but instead of coming out before Fantastic Four to set up this movie, Fantastic Four movie will come out first and then set up the Silver Surfer project. So definitely quite interesting, but if we're not going to have Silver Surfer, then which Herald will we have? Well, we have some brand new reports coming at us from other reliable sources saying that Terrax will be one of, if not the main villain of Fantastic Four, which Terrax I think is a great choice because he's definitely a really underrated Herald of Galactus because, usually you think Herald of Galactus, okay, Silver Surfer, or Fire Lord or something cool like that. Terrax a little less well known, but he's actually really cool. My only concern with this is you may get some comparisons to Darkseid because he does literally look like Darkseid. But Terrax, I think, would be a really, really cool villain to utilize here that, of course, has never been done in live action before, and I think would just be really interesting. It'd be really cool to kind of set it up in this way as this first Fantastic Four movie, you have one of Galactus's big heralds, Terrax, coming after the Fantastic Four. Well, coming to Earth, and then, Fantastic Four having to take him down, and then that would be setting Galactus then up for either the next Fantastic Four movie, or maybe the third one in the trilogy, build up Galactus of the whole Fantastic Four trilogy, or maybe even set him up and build up Galactus to be the main villain of an upcoming Avengers movie post-Secret Wars. That could be another possibility that we see go down as well. And these reports, which I believe were coming from Casey Walsh, we're also saying that Terrax, of course, would not be the only Herald of Galactus, but we would be seeing some other ones there as well. So we could get some Morg in there, some of these other ones that I don't exactly remember the name of, but there's really a lot of cool possibilities when it comes to Galactus and his heralds because there's so many in the comics. There was even at one point where Thor was a Herald of Galactus. There was Cosmic Ghost Rider. Frank Castle was a Herald of Galactus. There's some really cool options and routes they can take with this. But I think when it comes to doing Galactus and the Fantastic Four, if you're going to do a Herald and it's not going to be Silver Surfer, which, I mean, to be fair, they already did that in the Fox movies, so why would you want to do that story again? Give us Terrax instead. I think that's a really interesting, unique way of going about doing this, and I'm really down for it. So, anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think about rumors that Silver Surfer will not be in Fantastic Four, but Terrax will instead? So, thanks for watching. Please drop a like if you enjoyed this video and hit the subscribe button so I keep you up to date on everything that goes on in the Marvel life.